between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Sets his feet, it's Reynolds. Out wide right, it's Goff. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Looks it in. He gets it. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Caught, it's Goff. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hits inside, it's Goff on the stop.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the red.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good... They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a man, it's Reynolds. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. That nifty return sets up the... First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Running inside, it's Goff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. That's reeled in, it's Bishop. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Piles his way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Breaks into the open. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. On the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's down right there, short gain on the ground. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Right side, it's Goff. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back to back. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together,